want to take advantage of that opportunity because they don't want to pay out for the advertising. They don't want to pay out for all this other stuff. They want to sell the goddamn product they're making. They don't want to be selling financing contracts and selling this and selling this and selling that. They just want to sell the fucking product. That's not online education, okay? Stupid shyster companies selling, earn your doctorate for $59.95. That's not online education, retard. Doesn't count.
Or the other side of it, every time I log on to Facebook, I've got a nice little ad on the right saying, "You're interested in philosophy? Fill in a quick form to check out available online degree programs." And so, just for shits and giggles, I click the box, and so my interest in philosophy apparently qualifies me for pursuing a criminal justice degree, or a nursing degree, or a food services degree. I'm like, wow. Wow, this was really, really cleverly targeted advertising, guys.
Yeah, well, I really hate this, that somehow we signed up with Google for them to sit there and play these games with what I do on the internet. Because I've seen this happen too, I buy something on eBay, all of a sudden I do a Google search, and all of a sudden their fucking search results has obvious knowledge of what I've purchased at eBay, and I'm like, what the fuck is this crap? Why should this fucking company even know this information in the first place, and then to use it without my fucking permission? And, this is not what I signed on for. I did not sign on for a fucking search engine that plays these fucking games with my fucking goddamn life.
Although Google itself does gather data, eBay more than likely is responsible for that. Virtually all corporations sell your information for profit. Every single one. That can be your cell phone company, your bank, eBay.
Yeah,
everyone does.
There's no doubt about that, but it's also because they make some sort of deal because they do their search through Google, where Google's taking on part of the search responsibility or some sort of mechanism in there. I mean, Yahoo owns 20% of Google or 10% or whatever the fucking thing is. What's grotesque is that eBay owns most of Craigslist. I mean, that's why Craigslist has not evolved. The software is the same software as it's been for 6 fucking years. Okay? It's because eBay owns the fucking thing. That's why it will never be anything. They won't let it be anything.
Actually, that was a conscious choice on part of the website admins. They liked the layout, and I, for one, really enjoy the very simple layout of Craigslist. It's one of my favorite sites because it's so easy for me to find what I'm looking for. Because it lacks targeted media, it lacks sponsored results. The website can load in virtually any browser, regardless of what device you're accessing it from. Craigslist is beautiful.
To try to be as functional as it could be, to be as relevant as it could be, and to take advantage of the audience as it could be. I mean, now it's even banned prostitution, which is really, you might as well blow the whole thing up now. You can't advertise as an escort anymore.
How is it less functional from having a simple layout?
I never complained about the layout. I'm just saying that obviously no investment has been made in it, is my fucking point. All right, it's been just left there to rot, and it will not become commercially or let's say, user expandable from that position. All right, I mean, Wikipedia hasn't just stayed, the same. It doesn't just rot. No, it does something to become relevant. All right, where has Craigslist done anything to become relevant since eBay became the owner? Ah, Remy's bailing. Good. Anyway, you fucker. He's always defending the liars and the cheats. And other Republicans. Yeah, I'm just saying it was a big surprise to me when I found out eBay owns Craigslist. I mean, it's just like, oh, yeah, well, no wonder. Because I was trying to figure out why the search still sucks, why they haven't got, like even the locations aren't even relevant. You do a search, and it's like, what the fuck? You give me shit that's 600 miles away. Morons.
Tags and locations are provided by the listers and not the website administrators.
Exactly, and so they're misspelled, they're poorly articulated, there's no standardization. I mean, why shouldn't that stuff be standardized? Why shouldn't it be all standardized? They should be searching on zip codes. God damn it.
I thought you were an advocate of personal responsibility.
Fucking buy the database, okay? You can have all of it zip code relevant. You can do every fucking search based on a 20 or 10 or 5 mile radius. None of those features exist because it's owned by fucking eBay.
If someone's willing to pay me, say, $17 an hour for it, I will happily spell and grammar check Craigslist ads and retype them.
Why do you have to do that? You don't have to do that. Software can do that, and that's my fucking
point. Oh, no, it sure... Right? Oh, my God, no, it can't.
$50 worth of fucking software. Oh, bullshit, it can't. You mean it can't fix New Jersey and make it New Jersey? Oh, fuck you.
Have you used Microsoft Word Online?
Have you used a basic forum? I've put forums on the internet that did spell checking. Okay, that basic kind of stuff. All right.
That's not the forum doing it.
Two-letter abbreviations and checked them and said no, that's a three-letter.
That's not the web software doing that. That's your operating system.
I'm sorry, it's the goddamn fucking. It's not the operating system, fuckwit. Okay, I wrote the fucking software. I ought to goddamn know.
You wrote the. No.
Yeah, the program that checks, okay, the information put in an online forum. Yes, people write that.
I can just imagine Gary sitting there doing entry for his database with a dictionary in hand, typing in every single word from the dictionary into his spell checker.
Well, whatever. Again, you're going to make irrational arguments. It's not about every word in the dictionary. It's about basically how many counties are there in a state and being able to check those against the database. Not that complicated. And if somebody types in a county that doesn't exist in the state, well, then that's a mistake, and they have to correct it.
So, like a zip code.
Exactly. I'm just saying. I'll say it again. Yes, Craigslist could operate on zip codes right the fuck now. The software's there. It's doable. All right? They could do it on zip codes. You could search Google based on zip codes. How come you can't do that rationally? How come I can't do a Google search on a zip code and find every relevant website within a 10-mile radius? Oh, that's right, because the whole fucking thing's been spammed something like, you know, my town and pizza. I'll end up with some California pizzeria because the fucking internet is a piece of shit because we've allowed liars and cheaters to run it.
Well, I mean, you're allowing liars and cheaters to run it for you. Who you can go through that aren't liars.
God damn, guys, humans are so fucking dumb. Oh, I'm sure you could, if you type in Google, or maybe if you type Google with your initial after it, it'll be a different Google that won't be lying and cheating. Eh? Yeah, Brain Police is back. Yeah, Remy was looking for you before. He wanted to ask you some more geographic questions. So, how long have you been on the internet? What do you use to shave your mustache? Remy likes to do that kind of stuff. Where'd you buy those glasses? So I'll take Remy's place. Yeah. How long have you had to wear glasses? Remy does that. Where'd you buy your last pair of pants? What color are your favorite shoe color? What's your favorite shoe color? What do you think about when women are bouncing on couches?
Boobs.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite questions. Yes, that's what I think about. Puppies. Oh, Remy's still in the room.
Boobs.
All right, new subject. Sorry about it, but this whole internet thing makes me insane. So I was, I was in that business for a long time. The reform the internet business. That was my before YouTube horror. Oh God, and that's not a funny joke. Handsome guy. God damn it. Maybe when he's upside down. His ass probably makes a charming face.
Oh, let's not talk about Holocaust revisionism. That always gives me a raging headache from how stupid those people are.
Well, I mean, tomorrow's Holocaust is probably a better subject. It's, bigger and bolder and newer and bloodier, and yeah, it's going to be so much more better than that old stinky Holocaust. So let's not talk about the old boring Holocaust. Let's talk about the new, future, improved Holocausts. Billions of dead. Yeah.
What, you mean like the resource wars that are going to happen in the next maybe 60 years?
60? Isn't it 6 months? Oh, come on. Man, we're going to be fucking killing each other in like, I don't know, 7 or 8 days that it's going to start. Everybody's locking and loading. I'm going to be hitting the street any day now.
Because we all know that,
Speaking of which,
that benevolent America has no interest in the copper in Afghanistan.
or the natural gas, or the liquid fried whatever, or the emulsified such and such.
There aren't really that many resources in Afghanistan, but it's sort of centrally located. I think we're running like a big pipe through there, so that's probably part of the reason we pursue the area so zealously.
Are you being facetious? Afghanistan is loaded, completely rich with copper and natural gas. They just lacked the infrastructure to be able to exploit it.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.